Okay, hello dear friends. So just now I did a video of this character Biang. It has not yet finished. I need something to finish it. Anyway, this is the video of writing this character. And then there was some discussion, friends, thinking that this character is so difficult to write. This one is not a real character. It's a made-up character. And you cannot find it in the dictionary. So what I am going to do now is to look for some character that I can find in the dictionary, okay? And quite complicated. So this one is pronounced da. So da. There is a pinyin system in Chinese. So I put on D. A is da, and then all the characters that pronounce da pop up, and this could be da 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 da. Let me see if I can enlarge this one. This one is da, okay, and all these pronounced da or da or da or da 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 da, 4 tones. And the computer cannot distinguish tone. That's the problem. But it pop up all the word that all the characters that connected with da, this sound. And because I have used it, so it pop up the first time. The computer can logically ranking the character by. If the first time you use the computer, very possibly the most often used character will pop up with such sound, and the least used will be pop up the very last. But the computer can memorize what you have input last time. I input this one last time, so it remembered. So I choose, this is number 1, I press number 1 sound, this character come up, and it's very hard to see. I will increase the font size. So here's the font size. Font size is 11, right? You can see, can you see this is 11? Now 12, 13, oh no. It becomes smaller and smaller. When I put the fonts at 10 points, now it's 10 points, 9 points, 9 points, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Oh my God, 1 point. 1 point. It's so small, we cannot even see it. Increase 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 17, 18. Now I'm increasing the font. This is not the most complicated. I think there is another one. No, I have to look for another one. It's even more. Da, okay, I will do it again. Oh, sorry. Da, okay, this is one word. Da, more complicated than this. Which one looks more complicated than this? Oh, this one must be this one. Yeah. Some of the very rare used seems like this one. Okay, this is number 6. Yeah, so this one is even more complicated, right? You can see I will increase the font size until it reach really big. Let's do it. Almost 200, the font points, 200. We can go up to 300 or something. I just increase the font size. It occupied the whole room almost. Ooh. The whole page almost. Wow. See what will happen if it is larger than the page size. So it goes, yeah. This is for you to print. You will not be print on the edge sides. It disappearing, disappearing, disappearing. See how big the size we can go. Now it's 690. I don't know how big these can go. Let's just keep on trying. It's kind of fun, right? I feel it's fun. 800. Ooh la la. 1000. Shall we go to 1000? Can we go to 2000? This one is 1000. Yeah, the largest is 1000. And I think we will go back to 500, see if we can. Yeah, 500 is a little bit. 450. 450 points. Okay. Okay, so we will write this character. It's actually not so complicated if you enlarge it to such a size. I hope my microphone is good, not disturbing you. Okay, we have this character here. Now I try to write this character. Hope it's not too noisy for you. It's not easy for you neither. Find the right place to put my pen. Things. I have, if you noticed that I have changed into a new headset, mic, a little tiny little mic that I can put on my collar, but it might be too sensitive to pick up all the sounds. It is not 3D sound, it's just a normal mic, and picking up sounds a little bit more sensitively. So this one is the Da is 3 dragon. It means the dragonfly. Okay, dragon, not dragonfly. It's like dragon flying up. Ready to, so this one is long. 一个历，一个月。Okay, I think I did it not right because I will do it again. This by itself is long, 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 not long. Okay, it means long. It's Chinese pinyin. Simplified is long, long, and it means dragon. Does it look like a dragon? It's kind of coming from a dragon. The dragon head, dragon, a big eye and sharp teeth. Dragon with a crown and the mustache and scale. Dragon. Okay, so this one is dragon. Okay, 2 feet. So this one by itself is dragon. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Let me try to fix my camera a little bit better. So this Da means dragon flying. You need to write the upper part is one dragon and then two dragons under it. So you can make the upper part a bit fatter because it's one to go with two. Then da. And this is a real word. This is not like biang is an imaginative or made up word. Made up word, something like a pancake, it's pen and cake. And ice cream is ice and cream, it's made up words. But this one is, this is da, a real word. This is a real word. And I think I can find another word that is non. I will do it later. Okay, hello, dear friends. So we are done with this da. Now I am looking for another real character. And I searched it online, and one friend said he knows one of the most complicated character is bi and nang, is nose and stuff, something. But his iPhone, his handset phone cannot print it. So. But it's a real word. It pronounced nang. I searched on dictionary. So let's see my Apple page can do it or not. It's nang, N-A-N-G. Okay, I start with a smaller font. We do not need this word. And I put the font onto, let's say, 30 is good enough. 30, no. How many points? 50 is the points. Okay, so nang, N-A-N-G, nang. Didn't find. We expand it a little bit so that we can see. They are already complicated enough. There are words even more complicated. Yeah, this one is what they say. Nang, and this is a real word, number 3. So I put it into 450 points. Let's see. Okay, now we can see it. I do not need to expand it, enlarge it. So now I will do a writing of this noun. So when you know the meaning of it and when you know the structure of it, then you can easily pronounce it. For example, in Chinese, the same word can have same sound can have many words. So we tell people's name by telling what is the composition of that word. And this one particularly, what we can do is we can dismantle these radicals on 2 parts. This one is composed of 2 parts. The left part is nose, bi, and I don't think this one is traditional. It's both simplified and traditional. 一个字，一个田。This is actually not that difficult. 这边是一个囊，sorry. I will do it again. Sometimes the camera, I am so concentrated in writing, then I forget about the camera, the tripod. So this one is noun. Noun, it means your beef, stuffy nose, your nose stuffed, and I cannot talk like you cannot hear me because I have a stuffy nose. You know, I have a stuffy nose. My nose is stuffed. My nose is stuffed. Okay, you pinch your. Suppose this is your nose. You pinch your nose, and then the pronunciation is like this. Now I'm pinching my nose, and my nose is stuffed. I cannot talk. I can talk, but you cannot hear me clearly. Yeah, this is noun, okay? So I think I made a good explanation. I love myself because I explain it in such a vivid way. Now let's take a look how it is written. Once I know the two, because I know these parts. We knows when we were young we learned this, and noun when we were young we learned this, and those two parts already by heart. If we know the meaning, and people tell us it's one knows bees and noun together, then it is not difficult for us to know. And some basic, once you have done enough basic elementary training or basic fundamental training, nothing is that difficult. You can decode it, or you can use your previous knowledge. I will not blah blah blah. Let me do it. This should not go over. Okay, I'm a little bit over. But it's not a big deal. I like this kind of paper, absorbent paper. It makes the character a little bit more, I don't know, make it prettier, more humble, stubborn. Okay, relatively this is kind of balanced, but this part is a little bit too thin. I decide to write it again. Write it here. Once you know the stroke order, from left to right, from top to bottom, and then particular character has radical, has particular way of writing, but it's always from. Okay, now I need to pay attention on these parts. It's good to have a good brush. Does not have to be very, very sharp, but so in Chinese calligraphy, I think it's same as many other art form. The character complicated is not necessarily difficult to write, because you know where to compose it, and unless it's not too complicated. This one is not too complicated, so you can still arrange the space and arrange each place. If you write one character such as 人, it's too simple, so it's actually hard to make it pretty, right? Good. This is simplified good. It is not that easy to make simple character. It's relatively easy to make characters that does not compose too much, but not compose too less. Make sense? So this one is no. This one is no. This one is pronounced no. This one is pronounced no. When you pinch your nose, that is. Don't learn from my calligraphy. My calligraphy is not good looking. Learn from the real good calligraphy writers, artists. Okay, thank you. Hello, dear friends. So this one I will talk about how to use dictionary and how to find a word. We can speak, but we cannot. Sometimes we can talk. We know how to pronounce a particular word, but we do not know how to write, especially when Chinese has so many strokes and so many, even the same sound has many different characters. It could be quite confusing. So we use dictionary, and my students right now, they love dictionary. They love this paper dictionary, and it's a lot of fun. And when I teach Chinese for French kids, they like use dictionary because they can find funny words, and they will find there is always someone trying to find that particular word, this, that, their particular word. Anyway, dictionary is a very useful tool. So how do I use this? In Chinese, there are around 90,000 characters. 90,000 Chinese characters collected, but most often used around 6,000, 8,000, 9,000, around that level. And this one is a basic 3,000 Chinese characters. And still, when we look for dictionary, some words we cannot find, and some words we do not use could be found here. You cannot find a particular, each person has a different vocabulary set, right? It's hard to find. It's hard to define what are the most basic 3,000 words or 2,000 words. But anyway, this is one of the dictionary we use. So look for a word. When you know the sound, you use pinyin. And here, ci is ci. This is according to dao is dao, 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 dao. So all the sound, alphabetic sound, you can find these words. When you know the sound, you just look for this alphabetic. When there is an order, from A to Z, from small to large, when there is an order, there is a numeric or system, it is easy. Although it's complicated, although it's a huge amount, but you can always find what you want. But the problem is when sometimes you do not know the sound of a particular character. This way you use radicals. So here we have, at the end of the dictionary, there is radicals. There are several ways of finding a word. They put these Chinese characters, and this one is, I do not, this is 注音符号, I do not know it. Taiwan use it, and it is another way of alphabetic system. I do not know, and but you can learn it. It's also, there is a system. It's like Korean. When you use Korean alphabetic, you can pronounce a particular word, right? And then this one is radicals, through the radical. What is a radical? Radical is, the word is a Chinese character is separated you can dismantle it into several small parts. Small as let me make an English example. So you can as small as A, B, C, D, and or small as a cluster of characters to make a meaning. Pancake, ice cream, what else? Fire truck, and yeah, those kind of words. Suddenly I do not pop up. Teaspoon, and spoon, tablespoon, those kind you can dismantle into these parts. So radical is the composing most important element, and it's a supporting element. I don't know whether this one explain it or not. So there are particular radicals, and in the worst case still you cannot find, you go to the last page to count the strokes. So here we have some pretty complicated words. Stroke number index. So 1 stroke, 2 stroke, 3 stroke, 4 stroke, 5, 6, 7, 8, until this is one character you have to write so many strokes. 13 stroke. So mostly they are, see, 10, 15, around 10 stroke there are a lot of characters, and when it is up to 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, there are less and less. This dictionary is not the thickest dictionary. This one thickest, the most comprehensive dictionary, I mean. And the biggest stroke is 29 and 32. 32, I do not know this word. I need to look for the sound of it. So here is a page number. For example, this 32 stroke, 29 stroke is a cool one. They are all cool, so we do one by one. 29, oh, they are almost at the same place. 29 is, so you can see the page number 674 or 675. We do this 675 one. So you go to the page 671. 70. Oh, I forgot. 6, 7 what? I forgot. There is another way of. This one is a frequency index 675. I do not use that frequency index. 675. Okay. So this is the character. This one is pronounced 欲, 逐步. It means 欲请, 欲求, 欲天, request, urge. So we look this word. Let me see my dictionary, my computer, if I can print it. So we go to my software, that is page. Move it closer. Character noun, we are already done with it. So delete it. We will input a new word, and I put the font into 50 now, 50 points. Okay, so this one is 欲. These are the most common words that pop up immediately. And what we are looking, this particular word is more than usual, right? Apple is cool, have some of these images. 欲. I have not yet found this 欲. Did you see 欲? 欲. Wow, this one is also quite complicated, but not that particular word. Yeah, this one is. This is it. Okay, I found another 欲 I want to play around with that. Also quite complicated. That one. This one. 抑郁. Let me do it. 2. Okay. How many strokes? I will not count it. It's just too much work. And we put it into 450. See if we can still see. Okay. So this is one character. This is another character. Shall we do it? Not so complicated, I tell you. When you know this, when you train yourself at the beginning and know the stroke, know the element, it will not be too complicated. Let me see if Google Translate knows this word. Okay, select, and then we go to Google Translate. Booyah! Google Translate cannot translate it. Translate from Chinese, translate into English. Oh, melancholy, it knows. That's good. That's right. 忧郁症, it is. Okay, we go back, go to this word to write it. Let me see if I can write it well. Okay. Isn't it fun to learn something new, to discover something new? And I for a long time I didn't do calligraphy because I am ashamed of myself, and there are so many people doing so much better. So here is a disclaimer: if you want to learn Chinese calligraphy, do not learn from me. I am very ashamed of my skill, but still, even I am not good, I would like to share. I would like to share whatever I know. I do not know everything. I share whatever I know. Okay, no talking. The first one is a mu. This character is a little bit out of proportion. Too vulgar. This might be a traditional. I have so traditional is pretty, but it's quite complicated to write. Oh, sorry, I forgot to count it. Now this one we will do it and count it. Okay, together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, forgot. 15, 16, 31. So this one is 31. Let's go up this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, this one is 33, 这个是 33. I think this is 31, 33. This one takes a lot, this little ko. Okay, enjoy. It is fun to learn something new, and those are the characters becoming a little bit too complicated, and in our daily use is becoming quite hard to remember. But anyway, it's fun to know. It's fun to know. It's interesting to know. It's always interesting to know different things, right? Bye bye. 谢谢。